Alright, today we are going to be starting with chapter 5, that is emerging modes of business. Right. Now, as the name itself suggests, what do you mean by the word emerging modes? It means your new ways. Emerging modes of business means new ways of conducting business activities or doing business activities. The process of the business still remains the same. The way we do, business still remains the same with three activities of trade, industry, trade and commerce. But the way it is being done, that has changed with the passage of time. Right? Now, how has it changed? Earlier, पहले कैसे हुआ करता था? You go to a particular shop, across the counter you inspect certain things, you see the variety of the stock that is available, and then you zero down to one particular product that you want to purchase, right? You finalize the product, you make the payment for the product, and you get the product back home, right? This is the traditional way of doing business, right? Now, at this point of time, okay, when we talk of digital, when we talk of digitalizing the whole country, when we talk of digital India, right, we are heading more towards e-business. That is when the business is being done online. 70% of the business transactions are being done online. We call it as e-business. So e-business is nothing else but conduct of industrial, commercial and trade activities using the computer network. Okay, the meaning of industry, trade and commerce, it still remains the same what you've understood in the previous chapters, but just from the traditional way of doing business, we are moving towards e-business. Okay, now there is many a times I have heard people using these two words of e-business and e-commerce interchangeably. But let me tell you, these two words are not same. They are not synonyms, okay? They are two different words and cannot be used in place of one another. E-business is quite a broad concept which includes e-commerce also. E-business includes all the activities of production, product development, finance, human resource management, fine, and buying and selling of products. But whereas e-commerce just restricts itself to, limits itself to the activities of buying and selling, right? So you can be asked as a 1-mark question that what is the difference between e-business and e-commerce? So e-business is a wider concept which encompasses e-commerce also, right? Now moving on to scope of e-business. Now when we say scope of e-business, meaning what are the different ways in which e-business can be conducted? Number one being business to business commerce. This is also known by the acronym B2B commerce. We call it as B2B transactions. Now, this is going to include all the interactions, okay, amongst one business to another. When we say one business to another, meaning right from the time we start to purchase the raw material for manufacturing the product. Okay, I have to communicate with the suppliers of the raw material. So one business house is communicating with another business house. So that what is this? This is B2B. Okay, I am in touch with the suppliers of the raw material. Clear? Thereafter, when I am taking orders, from different distributors who are going to be selling my products, ठीक है, वो क्या है? Again, one business house, one business is in interaction with another business. This is also B2B commerce. Okay, I want to hire a marketing agency for designing an advertisement for my product. Okay, this is also B2B commerce because one business is in interaction with another business. All right. So when we talk about B2B commerce, it basically means interaction of one business with another. Okay, that means transactions between two or more business firms. Fine, be it relating to production, be it relating to marketing. If I have to take a loan from the bank, if I have to take a loan from a bank or a financial institution, again, this is an interaction. This will be a B2B commerce, wherein one business firm is in interaction with another business firm. And what is the purpose? To carry out business activities, right? Now, an example in the book that has been given, that is a car manufacturing firm, it has to interact with the bank for finance, suppliers for the car components, fine, marketing agencies for the advertisements, right? And all during the course of this interaction, orders are placed electronically and payments are also received and are made electronically. What is this? This is your B2B कॉमर्स. सो इन अ नटशेल इसका मतलब ये है जहां पे भी एक बिजनेस फर्म दूसरी बिजनेस फर्म से इंटरैक्ट कर रही है, वी कॉल इट एज यूजिंग कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क. One business firm is in interaction with another business firm using computer network. We call it as a B2B commerce. Fine. इससे अगला आता है हमारा business to customer commerce. We call it as B2C. वहां पे एक बिजनेस फर्म दूसरी बिजनेस फर्म से इंटरैक्ट कर रही है यूजिंग कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क. हियर व्हेन अ बिजनेस फर्म इज इंटरैक्टिंग विद इट्स maybe present customers or maybe prospective customers using computer network, we call it as B2C commerce. Okay, when you are advertising about your product, when you are sending mails to different people, होता है ना कई बार आप देखेंगे आपके पास मेल आएगी that ABC ब्रांड पे सेल लगी है, ठीक है, या कोई न्यू ब्रांड या कोई न्यू प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च हुआ है अंडर अ पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड. व्हाट इज दिस? बिजनेस इज इंटरैक्टिंग विद इट्स प्रोस्पेक्टिव कस्टमर्स using computer network. So this is nothing else but B2C commerce. Fine. You are selling your products online. हर एक ब्रांड की एक वेबसाइट है अगर, ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ऐसी हैं who only sell online, but there are certain organizations who sell in a traditional manner also and online also. Their products are available online also. Fine. So when you log on to their website, their website, right, what are you doing? You are basically entering into a shop in the e-world, right? You press onto the categories, men's wear or women's wear, ठीक है, women's wear में whether you want to buy a traditional outfit or you want to buy a western outfit, then you give the specifications of your size, your preferred color. This is a customer is interacting with the business, ठीक है. So this is a B2C commerce. All right. Now, when business is giving information to the customers about the newly launched products or about the products which are presently available, right? Or when a customer is placing an order, all right, for purchasing the product of a particular organization online, all this will be covered under B2C commerce, known as business to customer commerce. Fine. Now it is under this B2C commerce that the online shopping takes place. Under B2C commerce, online shopping takes place. Fine. And B2C commerce में आपको ये भी पता चल जाता है, like how many people have actually logged on to the website. ठीक है, जो लोग खरीद रहे हैं उनका जनरली प्रेफरेंस क्या है एक पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक में. अगर let us take an example of bags, right? There are about 10 styles of a particular bag that are available online store. ठीक है. Now at the end of the day you will be able to figure out, ठीक है, कौन से बैग की डिमांड ज्यादा है. हाँ, आपने अगर कभी ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग की होगी तो काफी सारे वहां पे बैग्स होते हैं जिसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ आ जाएगा, या कोई भी प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं जिसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ आ जाता है सोल्ड आउट, ठीक है, वो स्टॉक में नहीं है. तो इससे बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बेहतर पता चलता है. द बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंसेस ऑफ द कस्टमर्स बेटर. Okay, because when you are shopping online, you have to clearly specify your preferences. You have to talk about the range in which you want to buy. ठीक है, आपको वो बताएगा आप कि अगर मेरे को बैग चाहिए लेट अस से 1500 to 3000 की रेंज में, मेरे पास वही बैग्स आ जाएंगे. मुझे बैग चाहिए एक पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का, मेरे पास वही बैग्स आ जाएंगे. ठीक है. सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन व्हाट आर द पैरामीटर्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ विच यू आर मेकिंग योर सर्च, द बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज एबल टू नो इट्स prospective customers better, that what are they looking for? Are they looking for more colors, or are they finding your products overpriced? So you're able to understand your customers better. Then comes C to C commerce. I'm sure all of you must be aware of this, wherein a customer is in a direct contact